Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I decided to bring my mom in. You guys can refer to her as... What's your to call you?
You call me Miss Rue.
So on my Instagram story, and I asked you guys for topics on my YouTube channel, and you guys mainly asked for relationship advice. So I decided to do a video on that, and then I asked if you guys wanted me to bring my mom in, and everybody voted yes. You guys all wanted to hear my mom's perspective as well as mine, so I brought her in today, and we're going to answer all of your questions. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the first question is, how do you feel about long distance relationships? I like it. I've been in one. I liked it because I just felt like you're not always up under the person.
It takes a lot of communication, and to each his own. It works for some people it don't. But definitely a lot of trust, a lot of communication.
So would you do a long distance relationship?
I've done one, and but we were in different countries, so for us it was communication. So when he was sleeping, it was my day, and when it was my day, it was, so I don't know, I'm indifferent.
You didn't like it. How would you deal with a toxic relationship?
Run. For your life.
You said run. Have you ever what's advice you could give somebody that's in a toxic relationship?
Love yourself. Put yourself first. And if it's toxic, it's probably not going to get better. Get the situation for what it is and realize okay, this is not going to get any better. I deserve better.
Very easy to be in a toxic relationship because sometimes you don't even realize you're in a toxic relationship, especially if you've been in it for so long. You start to be you start to get used to it. Eventually, you're going to have to leave. Some people have a hard time letting go, and if you're one of those people, then I could understand why you probably still are in the relationship, but eventually you are going to have to leave.
A lot of times that's why I say you have to really look at the situation for what it is.
Am I feel like it's going to get better?
Or am I toxic? Why am I attracting this toxic relationship? Why am I staying? Why am I even questioning this relationship, and I know it's not good for me?
Oh, this one's good. Red flags. Red flags? Ooh. What's your red flags when you nah?
Inconsistent. If you're not consistent in the beginning, then you probably won't be consistent in the end. Mm-hmm. Lying. Mm-hmm. If you're lying in the beginning, my phone died, my cousin died, my mama died, those are... It's already showing you the type of person. Because in the beginning, you're meeting a representative. Yeah. So if their representative is a liar, he's inconsistent, he's cheap. These are things where if you're already arguing, if he's arguing with his baby mom in the beginning, he's going to be arguing with her in the end.
Yeah. Mine is no ambition. So respect. My red flag is if a guy says the B word. If they call another female the B word, talking crazy about your mom or about another female in front of me, I'm noticing that I'm never gonna date you. And cheat.
Well,
that's a red flag.
That's a black flag. That's a red flag. Because if he cheap in the beginning, that's the time he's supposed to be whining and dining you. So yeah.
How soon should you give up the cookie? My rule is 3 months is the least. Nothing under 3 months for me personally, because I feel like I don't even know you. So 3 months.
And Steve Harvey said it best. It takes 90 days at a job to get benefits.
Yeah.
At a job. So if you get hired for a new job, they want to at least see that you come to work on time, you're doing your work, you're not problematic. So before they even say, okay, we're going to invest in your benefits, right? Mm-hmm. So that's 3 months of consistency. But then what if he's not consistent? Then what? Then you might need more time.
Yeah. But the thing is, I feel like my rule is within those first 3 months, of course nobody's perfect, but you should have way more pros than cons. But if you inconsistent in the first 3 months, it don't count. So now once you decide to be consistent, if I'm still around,
that's
day 3 more months.
Yeah, that's day one.
I don't have time for that. How to let go of the feelings from a past relationship?
Oh God. Pray.
Yeah. And date?
If you're ready. Because if you're not ready to date and you run into another relationship, you're just going to bring that baggage with you to the other relationship. And then you're going to be arguing with them and about things that has nothing to do with them. It's like a continuation of the bad relationship.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. It takes time.
Like you should let yourself feel the emotions. So if you sad, it's okay to be sad. If you angry, it's okay to be angry. Like, you know, you just gotta feel the emotions. I think people that don't deal with those emotions are the ones that end up still crying like 4 years later when it's like you didn't take your time. You just like rushed onto another situation.
You have to deal with it internally. And closure. Sometimes you're not gonna be able to get closure from the person. You have to make closure for yourself.
So, would you ever shoot your shot? No.
No? Like to a guy first?
Yeah, like reaching out to a guy first.
Oh God, and then he rejects you? But I would let it be known that I'm interested.
How?
Smiling. I don't know, if you see someone in a store and he's looking at you, you're in your grocery aisle with your shopping cart, you know, smile. Like little, you know.
But then what if he don't do nothing?
Then you just keep walking.
Like sending a DM.
Oh God, no.
Okay, so no. Why men so cheap but expect to get the goodies?
I'll give a little scenario.
Okay.
I give a little scenario. I said I wasn't going to get personal, but I'll give a little scenario. So I went out on a date with a guy, whatever, and the date was okay. And he took me on a date when the last time I had sex. I was taken back. The date ended. He called me the next day and wanted to go on another date, wanted to plan something else for the rest of the week. My answer to him was, you asked me on the first date, when is the last time I had sex? But if I would have asked you how much money you have in your bank account, how would that make you feel on the first date? How would you view me? So needless to say, I blocked him and deleted him. And
you know what? It's really the standards that you set. And it's really the standards these females are setting.
Yeah,
like,
they are.
Girls, you know, some girls, they date guys and they don't expect nothing. Like, I've been on dates with guys where they be like, yo, I never had to plan a date. Okay, well, with me, they didn't bring that same type of energy. They planned the date, they made the reservation, they made the time to be there, they picked me up. Like, they knew that they couldn't do that with me. But guys say that all the time. Like, I've had guys say I never bought a girl a gift, or I've never paid for a girl's nails and feet. And it's like, but you have sex with these females. So it's like, I can't even blame the guys. Like,
it's the women.
Both.
It's women because like, women need to value their body. You see the value that men put on their money?
Mm-hmm. They're not giving it to anybody.
They won't. They will not give it to just anybody. So, and that's money. You can make more money. That's your body. It's women and how they behave and how they carry themselves is how men are starting to respond.
Yeah.
But you can teach them.
You definitely can teach them.
Your standards. And if it's not good for them, then they can hit the road.
They can go. Thing is, like, I'm realizing this because we've all settled for certain things where I've also had to teach somebody how to, like, make me, you know, meet my standards. And it was either you're going to meet it or you have to go, but I cannot lower them.
I think, too, as a female, you have to come with how you want to be treated.
Yeah.
So if you like nice things, do you buy yourself nice things? Mm-hmm. You can't not have anything. Say if you don't have, let me just throw out something random, a Gucci bag. You've never had it. You've never treated yourself to it. You can't afford it. And now you come into this guy and you want him to do all of this. So basically you're telling them, I can do this for myself. I'm financially secure. I'm holding it down. I'm giving you my time. I like nice things. Now, what are you going to do with this information?
You come to the table with your stuff together and what you require. Your attitude is more like, okay, why are you around? Like, if I can do this and you can't do this, so what are you here for? But when you can't do it for yourself, it's more of like a desperate feeling that you give off to them too. Like, I can't do it for myself, but I need you to do it. And even if the guy has money and they're giving, they won't give it to you. Like, I just started recently buying myself flowers, as I felt like that's my thing with guys. I want to come home to nice flowers. And I had never bought myself flowers. So now that I started buying myself flowers, I feel the energy coming to me more. Because it's more of a like, I'm putting this in the air that this is what I'm going to do for myself. Right. So I'm receiving this for myself as well from other people. How should I deal with verbal and mental abuse? I know it's easy to say leave, but it's very hard.
Really assessing the situation. You have to look at the situation, look at yourself, heal. Because if you're in a verbal, physical, whether it's verbal or physical abusive relationship, there's something in you that's either attracting it or something in you that's afraid to leave. So you got to take the person out of the situation, take the man or the female out of the situation and look at yourself. Like, what is it about me? Why am I not feeling worthy enough? What is it? And then I think it's a process. Maybe one day going to a spa, maybe working out, join, I don't know, pick up a hobby. Start doing things to make yourself feel good. And I think the more you start to feel better about yourself and you start to feel that you are worth more, you're going to look at that situation and you're going to laugh. You're going to be like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, and daily affirmations. That really helps, like, a lot. Praying. Both partners going to get tested within a relationship. Men lie.
I love that.
Yeah, me too. I agree with that.
I think that's awesome.
When to let go of someone with major trust issues.
And you can't deal with it anymore.
Yeah.
When y'all have communicated, y'all have talked, when you've tried everything and y'all just exhausted, it's just arguing all the time about the same thing, you'll know.
How does a man get and keep your attention?
Consistency.
A sense of humor. Like, I like guys that are fun.
I love funny guys.
It make me feel special. Like, dates, plan dates.
Showing interest. Like, genuinely, like, wanting to know what I can do to make her happy.
So the next question is how the talking stage is a scam and literally an excuse to waste time. I take that question as meaning, when you talking to a guy and, like, they dragging it, like, it's been a year and you still haven't gotten the girlfriend title. How do you deal with that? I'm not waiting. Like, I have to force you to be my boyfriend or to be my husband. I don't want to be with you. Like, it's like, how do you deal with it without making them feel forced?
I guess it's when women give ultimatums. So if you don't do this, I'm going to do that. That's almost a form of manipulation. And it all really leads back to us. All the questions that I'm hearing really is stuff that we have to deal with internally first before we even step to the person. If he's with you for a year and a half and he's not giving you no title and you're not comfortable with that, well, for you to even go to him and say, well, if I don't become your girlfriend, I'm leaving. What is that going to accomplish? So now he's done it because you put an ultimatum on him. Instead of looking at the situation and saying, look, it's a year and a half. I don't got no more time to waste. I'm out. And if nothing else, if you just leave without saying and just say, you know what, I just think that right now I'm at a place where I want more and I understand that you're not ready, so I'm ready to go my way. If he really loves you and cares for you, he will come and get you.
Yeah. The next question is how to know you're ready to start dating again after leaving a toxic relationship.
When you don't think about the person all day, every day anymore, when you feel more confident, you've worked on yourself and kind of got into what you like and what you want to do and, just feeling better about yourself. Not comparing. You're not comparing a new person. Oh, they don't look like that person.
But I feel like that's normal.
It's unhealthy. Because everybody is their own person.
Yeah, but I do that. Like, I've done that. Like, because the next person you date.
You upgrade. You don't look back.
Yeah. Because when you get a new phone, you don't think about what your own phone is.
Yeah, like, oh, yeah, my iPhone 6. Which I still have a 6S, and it works really well.
It's horrible, but okay.
It is not horrible.
You need a new phone, Mom. Women cheating with married men. Ooh. I don't agree with it because I think karma is real. And I would hate to do that and then get married and somebody cheating with my man. So I don't do it just because I wouldn't want that done to me. That's just it.
Yeah, that's a deal breaker for me. I mean, what are you gonna get from that situation?
Yeah, nothing, because they're not gonna leave their wife for you.
Yeah, and holiday season is coming around, so if you're not gonna see him for Thanksgiving, you ain't gonna see him for Christmas, Valentine's Day, and you might not see him for your birthday if she know your birthday. So I can't share you because I'm an only child. Well, I'm really not.
I'm an only child. Well, technically, I'm really not.
No, but I mean in the household.
I don't even share my toys.
Exactly. Yeah. No.
I don't. The only thing I share is my food. And I don't even like when people take my food.
That is not it's not good.
Ooh, how to know when you found the one?
You'll just know. He comes in the room, your face lights up, you still get butterflies, all of that good stuff.
And I think it's when y'all want the same things.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, is it okay to have contact with your ex if you're in a new relationship? No. No. It's awkward for their significant other if they moved on. It's awkward for your significant other. It's even awkward for you two because y'all both know what y'all had. On birthdays, that's the only time you should reach out to them.
Why do you want to hold on to your ex? That's the
Because
question.
what if you was friends? What if y'all was really, really friends and y'all didn't have a bad breakup, but y'all just knew that y'all outgrew each other?
I think sometimes when you are still communicating with your ex, there's some type of unresolved something there.
Yeah.
It's like you're not letting yourself go to be loved again.
Yeah. So the next question is, why men may lie and say they want one thing, but their actions do not match?
Because he's being greedy.
He want his cake and to eat it too.
I hate that saying. What are you supposed to do with your cake?
I'll eat it.
No, if you have cake, I want to eat my cake.
Yeah, but it's also like, you want your cake and you want to eat it too. Like, yeah, that's true. What would you do with it if you didn't eat it?
Look at it.
And
Here's my birthday cake.
I'm gonna make you my girlfriend, but
Right.
I'm never gonna make you my girlfriend.
So I'm gonna tell her what I know she wants. I'm not gonna give it to her, but I'm gonna just tell her, and then I'm gonna string her along. So at least put the card on the table. Look, you want a relationship. I'm not ready for a relationship. And ladies, when they say that, take it serious.
Yeah.
Take it serious.
Like, I never heard a guy switch their mind.
They don't.
No. Do you think it's possible to love more than one person at the same time? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you will love one more. Because I don't care what parents say. You always love one kid more. You love all your kids, but you have your favorite.
You think?
I only have one kid.
So if you had another kid, would you love them more?
Probably.
That's all. The next question is cheating strikes, and I'm thinking that means like how many times to allow someone to cheat, or maybe like let's say you're in a relationship and they cheated once, y'all broke up for like 6-7 months, and then y'all figured it out again, and you took him back.
All right, how much is that steak? How much is that steak?
Well, Rashida stayed with Kirk.
That's a terrible example.
That's what I'm saying. It's a bad example, but look, she has a lot of stuff at stake. Kids, businesses. So does that even matter?
Well, when you look at a situation like Kevin Hart or Ludacris, you know what I mean? Like, those women, I'm sure they was not going to leave all of that. Like, they probably felt like, okay, let's work through counseling.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get marriage therapy or whatever we need to get and try to make this work, because there's a lot at stake. Like, they're not going to leave that life of luxury. You know, we didn't know who they were prior to that. Not saying that they can't be successful women on their own. They absolutely can. They absolutely can. So I think some women, that may keep them. But now you got a broke cheating man? Oh, girl, run. If I even think you cheating, if I have a dream that you're cheating.
Yo, that's crazy. Okay, let's talk about that, because have you ever been with somebody where you had a dream they was doing something and then you found out later they was doing something?
Mm-hmm. I had it.
Dreams be real.
I had it, and I woke up and I was like, I nudged him like, and he's like, yo, what's up? And I'm like, I had a dream you were cheating. And it manifested months later, but it happened.
Sleep is no joke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's no joke.
It's a cousin of death. That's another saying that I know.
Mom, what type of dark celibacy? How you feel about celibacy?
I think it's good. You may decide, you know what, I want to take a moment to kind of get my mind together, focus on my body, spiritual healing. If it works for you, then it works for you.
When you have sex with people, it leaves spirits in you. I believe. So,
it's
like, to
connection.
detox, it's like really getting yourself to, like, literally cleansing yourself. How to enjoy being single without feeling like you lack something. Ooh, that's a good one.
Getting into yourself, like really focusing on what makes me happy. I can spend time with your girlfriends. I know that it's not going to last forever. Like, you will find someone.
What men should do more within relationships?
Communicate. I think men don't communicate as much.
They don't.
I think women need to stop nagging.
It's hard, though, because it's like, there's a thin line between nagging and vocalizing how you feel.
Right. But women, and I've learned this in time, so I'm speaking from experience, nagging doesn't get anything. When you nag a man, he's going to tune you out.
Yeah.
Like, say what you need to say and leave it at that. And if they don't respond the way you need to, I'll give an example. All right, let's say you want to change your curtain rods, right? And every day he comes over from home from work or whenever he comes to visit, he's like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I just can't get around to it. And if you keep, why don't you change the curtain? You keep saying you're going to do it. You haven't done it. Get someone to change the curtain rods. And when he comes and he sees that the curtain rods has been changed and he asks who did it, the milkman or the man down the street did it, or I had to get someone else to do it because you wasn't doing it. So I think we need to stop nagging about what we want and get what we want done, and then they'll see, and then they'll want to step up as a man to do it.
Okay, so let me give you a scenario. What if you're nagging the guy to be more spontaneous? Like, I feel like we haven't went on a date a lot. You've been working, I've been working. Do you get another man to take you on a date?
No, that one is different because that comes with communication. But you can't keep saying it over and over.
But if it's not happening, so what? You're okay with not going on dates?
Or you leave. It's really no gray area.
Yeah.
He's not that, and you want that. Either you're gonna come to a compromise or you're gonna leave. But you can't nag him.
This is a good one. Having girl best friends. How do you feel about your significant other having a girl best friend? My rule is if the girl was there before me, and I've been around the girl with him and I see how they interact, I can't stop it because I have a guy best friend.
But you have to know, and if he will be honest, if they slept together.
Yeah, but he probably not gonna tell you that.
Right. But you'll know. Females will let it be known.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you gonna tell them? Cut everybody off before that you've known before you met me?
All right, so the next question is it important for your significant other to post you on social media? I don't. Because I just feel like I don't do my business. And then what if y'all break up?
Well, what if you're engaged? Or what if you're married?
If I have a ring on my finger, fine. But if we in a relationship, it's just like, what if we don't last? And then everybody then saw that I was in a relationship. They saw who you were. And now you all of a sudden gone.
If he was my fiance and we were in a great place, I would.
But I think it's also important to let them know that someone's around. So the next question is, for social media, is it okay to like others' photos and comment under them?
Hey, what kind of comments?
Like a heart eyes.
Under another person?
The thing is, Instagram changed it, so you can't even see what somebody comments. So you gotta go through their followers.
Or if you're following the same person.
Yeah.
And then what if she's like in a bikini?
And he put the heart eyes.
Yeah, nah, that's disrespectful.
It's disrespectful. You know what my favorite thing to do is? Like, let's say somebody that you're dating does do that. So what you do is, you say to him, hey, I noticed that you commented under this girl photo, like, or, I seen this comment, like, is it okay for me to do it too, to a guy? Is it okay for me to put a heart eyes? And if the answer is no, then y'all both know not to do it. That's the best way to deal with stuff like that, because guys will be like, what's the problem? What's wrong? It's just something.
It's one thing if they liking the picture.
Liking it, whatever, but then what if they liking all the girls' pictures? Liking pictures is a sign to try to get somebody's attention. If a guy go on your Instagram with like 10 pictures, he wants you.
He just like a picture on social media. That's what social media is for.
Yeah.
Right? So you're on social media, he's on social media. Maybe he's following like some big booty chicks, I don't know, or, whatever. He's like big booties, I don't know. And, and he's liking it, that's fine. He's following that person. But if he's putting heart eyes or kissy lips, the kissy emojis, yeah, that's disrespectful.
That's the issue. Checking the phone, do you do it?
When I was younger. At my age now, no.
You're not checking the phone?
No.
Yeah, I've checked the phone before, but the heart attack that you have, you be in an emergency room because your heart is racing so fast. It's just not worth it. You want to throw up.
It's a violation. That's their privacy.
Yeah, but if sometimes your gut tell you something now, right?
Yeah. But I think when you get past a certain age, when you get past a certain age, checking the phone, calling the other chick, like those is no.
But when you was younger, you did.
I did it. Don't call the other girl. That's the worst. Why would you do that? Like, call the other female? Talk to the guy. She don't owe you anything. So even if it's not her, it's the next one. So you're going to be calling all the females in the United States trying to figure out why they sleeping with your man? I wish somebody would call my phone on something. Yeah. Don't do it, ladies. True. Don't do it. Take your little bit of dignity you got left and leave.
Should you still follow your ex on social media? You have to take time. Like, I've never been in a relationship where we broke up and then we still had each other and that was it. No, we unfollowed each other and maybe years later we decided, we could communicate now.
There's always that one that you follow. I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent with this situation, maybe because I still follow Exes. I probably do need to delete them. We gotta get back to you guys on that one.
So the next question is, do men change? Do they change?
Well, I'll tell you like that. They'll change. They can change. But the moment things don't go their way, I think they'll go back to who they are.
I agree. Yeah.
So if they are controlling, maybe they'll change for a little bit and then they'll regress back to that. If they're abusive verbally,
they may change and then go back to that.
Yeah,
I agree. All right, guys. So that's the end of our mom and daughter girl talk video on boys and relationships. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Bye.